What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can tell by the thumbnail of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to replace an oxygen sensor on my is250. It's a bank one, sensor one. This goes from, I think, 2006, 2011, if I'm not mistaken. If it goes more years, then hey, it works for you, but mine's 2010. So let's just jump right into the video and show you how I'm going to do it. All right, you guys, so I do have a check engine light right there, as you guys can tell, and the traction control light goes off all the time when my check engine light goes off. Not sure, but don't panic. Make sure you scan your car first before you start panicking. And my code that my car read was P2195 bank one sensor one, and I went off and bought a sensor off Amazon. I'm lying, I meant eBay, for like 90 bucks. They sell them at O'Reilly's and stuff, but it's much more expensive. So I just waited a couple days and I went off and picked it up through them. So yeah, let's go ahead and replace the sensor. All right, guys, so bank one sensor one is located right underneath all this mess. So first thing we have to do is remove the battery terminals. They're 10 mils right here, 10 millimeters to remove these, and then to take off this, I think it's also 10 mil. So let me go ahead and remove that, and yeah, let's get to it. All right, you guys, once you guys remove the terminals off that and you take out the 10 millimeter bolt, this usually comes off like so. I already took it off, I'm just showing you guys. And after you do that, you take off this little sleeve that it has over it. Can't do it with one hand. There you go. You take it off and then you just pull out the battery. Once the battery is out, we still have to continue taking off stuff in here, like this little thing right here. It was what's holding the battery in. We're gonna take this little cover right here off, find a way to grab it. Sorry if the lighting's bad. Put that right there. And then that leaves us with that computer right there. I'm not really sure what it is, but I know it's something important because we have to get to the little oxygen sensor that's in the back. So let's continue taking all this apart. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and remove these bolts. I'm not really sure what they are. I'm pretty sure they're 10s. And I'm gonna disconnect it, and we'll see what other thing is needed to be removed so I can get underneath this. Okay, guys, so I didn't realize how dirty it was down here, but I did realize it's a total of four little screws that are holding it in. So you got your top left, bottom left, top right. So these three right here, 1 2 3, are longer than this one. So let me show you down here what I mean. The short one goes all the way over here, that's covered in dirt, don't know why. And the three long ones go right there, and down here. I don't know if you guys can see that, so if you guys can't, sorry about my dirty hand as well. Yeah, just to make sure you guys know that three long ones, one short one. The short one goes at the very far corner if you're looking at your car like this. Am I putting that out exact? Yeah, there you go. Like it's the far left side, top left. And in the bottom left, it's the long one. Then the right bottom is the long one, and then the top right is the long one. Yeah. So to take these little clips out right here, I already pulled it out, and I already took these two clips off. This one is easy right here because it's just a push. I don't know if you guys can see my hand. Push it down and pull. This one right here, people are scared, but I'm gonna try to show you right here. So what I do is get a flathead. I don't know if it's the right way to do it, and I just pry on it like that. And once you pry on it, this should flip up, and then I grab the flathead and just push back on it. I'm gonna try to see if I can do this with two hands. Sorry if the camera wasn't aiming that well on it, but you guys get the idea. Just push back on it, and you just take it off slowly. All right, I'm gonna use my two hands, but you guys get the idea. Just pry it up, don't be scared, and yeah, nothing much to it. All right, guys, and just like that, this comes out. Set that down right there, and I'm guessing there's more bolts, right? Yep, there's one bolt right there and another bolt right there. I'm assuming they're 10 millimeters. If they're not, I'll let you guys know, but they should be 10 millimeters. So let's just remove that, and let's see what else we have to take off. All right, guys, and just like that, this thing comes out like so. Let's set it down right here. You guys see this little thing right here? Well, that thing just pops open to release this little thing right here. Make sure when you pull up, go slowly and everything, you won't damage anything. So that, after taking all that apart, sorry, everything's messy here. There is our oxygen sensor right there. there is the victim of my check engine light right there. Let me see if I can set that down right there. This thing right here. I don't know how good you guys can see that on camera, but yeah. And then you follow it, and you disconnect it back here. Yeah, so let me get to seeing how can I disconnect this thing and compare it to the one I have, and then we'll go from there. All right, you guys, once you guys got the cable right here disconnected from the back over there, you just follow it. It's just right there. You can use two hands to push the pin on top. Once you guys got that, it's time to break that off, the actual thing right here. So there's a special tool for that. Let me see if I can pull it out right now. No, I can't pull it out right now, but I'm gonna pull it out. But there's a special tool that you buy, but I happen to have this laying around, and I use this to take it out. Pretty easy, super simple for me to take it out. So let me just pull it out and show you, but I do recommend going and get that tool. That way you don't have to like struggle, because when I first did this before in a different car, I struggled, and I learned my lesson. So now I don't know where that little socket is, but this works just fine. So let me remove it real quick. And guys, just like that, look at this thing. Horrible. Look at this. Oh my god, that's really bad. Let me show you the other one. All right guys, got the new one right here. It's time to throw it in there and put everything back together. I'm not going to show you that process, but yeah, it should be super simple. Screwing this back on, connecting it, and we'll be good to go. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how good you can see, it is all connected. We are good to go. I'm going to put everything back together, and I'll show you me turning on the car so you guys can see there's no more check engine light, because by this time, since the battery's out, the computer should have restarted itself. So yeah, let's just get to it. All right, you guys, first start, and you will know that it's the first start because this always reboots when you disconnect the battery. So the car always turns off after you do that, so don't get scared like you think you messed something up. You just wait a little bit and then you go for it again. Give it some time, everything's rebooting. So turn off the AC. Oh, that's the thing, yeah, okay. I was like, what's that noise? But it's the fan from my seat. Let it reboot. Guess what, guys? No check engine. No the traction control. Everything's off. Turned out great, guys. Everything rebooted, as you guys saw. I was in line. This thing always reboots itself. So when you turn on the car, when you know you press the gas to turn, I mean, oh my god, I keep saying gas. When you turn on, when you press the brake to turn it on, it's gonna turn on and then shut off. I don't know why Lexus does that, but every time you disconnect the goddamn battery, that happens. But then you press it again, you get a few seconds, and you're good to go. So the sensor that I bought, the actual connection was a little longer than the original one that came on there, but the little stem that goes into the actual, I guess, piping, it was the same size. So and it obviously worked because we're all good and we're ready to go. So yeah, guys, happy. All right, you guys, and just like that, that's how you replace an oxygen sensor on your is250. I think this goes between 06 to 2011. If it goes over like 2012, then more power to you. Try it out. But as you guys can tell, it worked. I bought the part off eBay. It cost me around roughly like 90 bucks. Took about a week to get here. Now I can smog my car and we'll be good to go. If most of you guys follow the channel, you guys notice the car has stock backlights, and it is lifted as well a little bit. I was thinking about selling my car because there's not much you can do to these Lexuses, and as you guys can tell, I also took off the big wing and I took off the top visor. I just left the bottom one. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys think I should sell it and get a different project, because it's pushing 186,000 miles, guys. That's a lot of miles for this car, but at the same time, it's a good car because it hasn't let me down once. But yeah, guys, with that being said, make sure to comment down below if you found this video helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did find it helpful. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys can know every time I upload. With that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.